everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Sharper. So it's about a bunch of New York millionaires, billionaires, Manhattan, and a con artist starts getting involved. So this is the guy I watch on TikTok. I forget his name again. I'll think of it, but you know, he's really talented and he's got a better vocabulary, and he does it in TikTok, so he does it in under 3 minutes. So, you know, just stick with me though, you know, we get more information. I don't know. Anyway, he talked about this. This is on Apple TV, and he says it's like, I think all different angles, like, you know, it's all different side stories, and there's a lot of twists, and the twists have twists. And he thought it was pretty good. 6.6 on IMDb, 14,583 people rated it. I mean, Julianne Moore, Sebastian Stan, Justice Smith, Briana Middleton, John Lithgow. I mean, come on, right? How could it not be good? It is a little bit longer for a weekday, an hour and 56 minutes, but we're expecting snow here in Pennsylvania, so the kids will probably be home. Actually, they will be home. I already know. They already said a virtual day, so don't have to take them in. So I'm going to stretch it a little bit tonight. And for you, I will watch this and let you know what I think. So stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in. We're watching Sharper. We're at the 1 hour and 40-second mark. So just over halfway. And I started out really good, I thought. So it starts off with Jordan Smith, is that his name? Oh, I'm sorry, I forget. Justice Smith, right? And Briana Middleton, right? Starts out with them. And what essentially is happening is, we're going backwards. So it starts off with Max, is Justice Smith's actual character's name, and it goes through his kind of story. Then it goes through Sandra, which is Briana Middleton's, like her backstory. And then we go to Sebastian Stan, his backstory. So it's kind of neat, I like how they're doing it, and you're getting more character depth as the movie goes forward, even though we're going backwards. So far I like that aspect of it. It's pretty neat. Nothing amazing just yet. Like I was interested to see in the beginning part how they do a great job. So Max and Sandra meet and kind of fall in love, but you get that sense, you know, you feel it. And I was just thinking myself, I've talked about other movies where sometimes you don't have that connection, you don't feel it as the audience as much, and in this case I think they did a pretty good job of making it believable. You know, and I was just thinking about that. But then we progressed through the film, and we're going down, and we don't know everything yet, but outside of what I've told you on IMDb, you can kind of guess what's going down, but we'll see. It's kind of interesting. There is, you know, a little bit of twists right now, but nothing major. So just wanted to check in real quick and let you know how it's going. Stick around, I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Sharper, and I really enjoyed it. I felt the movie was very captivating, held my interest the entire time. You know, just if these are the types of movies you're in, with, you know, some twists and turns and good character development, you know, very unbelievable. They're talking billions of dollars, you know, that this stuff doesn't really happen, so having fun with it. I think, you know, I liked it a lot, and I thought I liked the way the story was told. So the plot line, whatever, but the way they told it I thought was pretty cool. Most of it was like done in reverse at first, but then it stops and it's more linear from that point forward, or yeah. So but I think I like it, you know. It works. It worked for me. Enjoyed the whole thing. I do feel it was slightly a little bit predictable. You know, I could sense, but you're also looking for that. You know what I mean? Like when you're watching a movie like this, you're thinking every which way but Sunday. So that doesn't ruin it for me. You know, there's still some things that you probably might not be able to guess or figure out and enjoy it that way. And there's some things that are still hazy. In a movie this intricate, I guess I'll say, I'm looking to make sure everything lines up. There's pieces that I'd have to, and that's the other thing. This movie's gonna at least me, going to keep me thinking about it, going back, you know what I mean, as they reveal, and this is the way they end it, and okay, now you got to think back and think through everything. Like, does it all line up? Which I'm sure it does. I would have to imagine, but I have some questions that, and maybe some I missed it a little bit here and there, but again, not taking away from the film. This is a 7, maybe even an 8. I enjoyed it that much. I had, zero idea about this film, and no previews, and that's the way I go into all of them. But a lot of the other ones I see advertised for the theater, and this one, not at all. Like I said, I had no idea this exists until I saw it on TikTok. So, if you like mysteries, movies about con artists, I think you'll enjoy this. And I thought everybody did a great job of acting. They were all believable. Sebastian Stan was good. Some characters you're gonna like, you're not gonna like, but the acting was there for the character. So yeah. And Julianne Moore, I thought she was pretty good too. There's some things that be like, really? Okay. When it comes to her and her character, but in the end, whatever. It worked. Worth the watch. Check it out if you have Apple TV. I don't know if they have it on Amazon Prime. I'll include the link in my comments or whatever. So, description. So there you go. So I got worth the watch. Thanks for tuning in. Oh wait. Before you go, I want to say spoiler. Spoiler alert. I do want to talk about one other thing. So if you already left, I apologize. But if you stuck around, quick spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I want to talk a little bit about the question I have. So everything else connects, and I love it. Sebastian Stan and Julianne Moore. Like, there's no origin story of them two. That's the only piece that's missing for me. I want that. I want to see, really? Like, were they really in love? Or was that just a con too? How did that relationship come together? Because I don't think we saw that. I thought we were going to, but we didn't. And that's one piece that I think was missing for me that I would have liked to have elaborated on. Right? So, and at first I didn't understand the con with John Lithgow. Like, she was already in with him? Like, what did she need? And my thoughts are, correct me if I'm wrong, my thoughts are, she got in, the whole idea was to get in and get out, and have Sebastian Stan set that all up so they get 350 large and get lost, and then came to the realization that maybe she either wanted to play the long game and stay with him longer and get the inheritance, is what I'm thinking what happened. So that was a little hazy for me. That piece was like, really, what was the initial con? Because it seemed like she could do it all by herself. She was already in there. It was just, coming in. So I'm thinking that's what happened. Plans changed there. And then the whole origin story between the two of them. I think that would have been helpful. So maybe a prequel to this movie. Whoa. Trademark. Alright, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.